Welcome, or welcome back to The Wonderful Life. We're Tim and Deanna. Today's video takes us on a walk through the Diversey Harbor area of Chicago's Lakefront. Without further ado, let's go! Diversey Harbor is just south of Belmont Harbor. Picking up where we left off in our last video, we head south along the lakefront with stops at some notable statues and outdoor art along the way. The alarm, sculpted by John J. Boyle in 1880, depicts a native family listening for an unknown danger. A signal of peace, sculpted in 1890 by Cyrus E. Dolan, depicts a man on horseback with a feathered headdress and upraised staff. At the north entrance of Diversey Harbor is John Henry's Chevron. This 50-foot tall sculpture was relocated to its present location in 2017 from Armitage Avenue, where neighbors had complained it to be an eyesore. Its blue painted steel beams somewhat resembles a windmill. The mouth of Diversey Harbor is rather narrow and is guarded by two opposing piers that jut out from the north and south. It then passes beneath Lakeshore Drive with pedestrian access on each side. Each summer, numerous barn swallows come to nest on the underside structure of the bridge. Peering out over the boats moored in the harbor, you get a rather majestic view of Chicago's downtown skyline. The Lincoln Park Tennis Association can be found just west of Lakeshore Drive at Diversey Harbor. Diversey Tennis Center is Chicago's only public clay court facility. It's open mid-May to mid-October. Diversey football and soccer field was built over an especially flood-prone marshy stretch of land alongside the drive. It has artificial turf and spectator seating, as well as a digital scoreboard. Lincoln Playground at Diversey Driving Range is one of 3 playgrounds in a 2-block radius. There is a brick parks building across from the playground that houses the park's comfort stations. Diversey 18-hole miniature golf course is complete with cascading waterfalls and footbridges. The Diversey Driving Range is a 2-tiered golf range with well-lit, heated stalls, target greens, twin putting practice greens, club rental, and pro shop. A popular summer attraction along the harbor is the small pizza, sandwich shop, and bar with lots of outdoor seating. It's open from late spring through early fall. Like Belmont Harbor, Diversey has a small community garden. Walking north alongside the driving range, we pass benches and a number of exercise stations. As you reach Berry Avenue, there's a path to Belmont Harbor and the AIDS Garden Chicago to the right, and a large fenced-in playground up ahead that includes a small splash pad with sprinklers. Just past the playground, just before Belmont Avenue, are two tall sculptures carved out of tree trunks. Part of the Chicago Tree Project are sculptures carved in 2004 by Oak Park native Margot McMahon, using dead and dying ash trees. One depicts a queen and the other a knight, poised for a takedown entitled Checkmate. A block north at Belmont Avenue is a small park that contains the General Philip Henry Sheridan Monument. Sheridan was a celebrated Civil War general who was also known for maintaining law and order in the midst of the Great Fire of 1871. The statue was installed in 1923 and was sculpted by an artist Gutzon Borglum, sculptor of an earlier Sheridan monument in Washington, D.C. Turning back to further explore the harbor, we again pass the Berry Avenue entrance to Belmont Harbor. And what was, and at times still is, a marshy meadow is a walking path, open grass often frequented by dogs and dog owners, and a restored wilderness area with native grasses and wild flowers on the left. Passing through a flock of Canada geese, we again reach the harbor. The shortcut to the south side of the harbor is a narrow pedestrian overpass alongside Lakeshore Drive. The east side of the harbor is a rolling wooded grassy park. The underpass back out to the lakeshore on the south side of the inlet is just around the corner. Only powerboats can access Diversey Harbor due to the only 9-foot clearance beneath the roadway. Looking back north, we once again see the Chevron statue and the tiered steps down the water's edge. Turning the corner, the skyline is in full view, as well as Navy Pier and its nearly 200-foot tall Ferris wheel. The bridge at Diversey Harbor was constructed in 1940 in an Art Deco design. The Emanuel Swedenborg Monument was installed in 1924. Swedenborg was a philosopher and theologian. His work greatly influenced individuals such as Helen Keller, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Elizabeth Barrett Browning, Carl Jung, and Daniel Burnham. The bust was sculpted by Swedish sculptor Adolf Jansson. We conclude our walk at the relatively new art piece located just south of the harbor alongside the bike and running paths. Sculpted of fiberglass resin, the work 10,000 Ripples was installed in 2012. Artist Indira Freitas Johnson designed 100 Buddha sculptures located around the city. 7 are on display in a circle along the lakefront at Diversey. I hope you enjoyed today's walk. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.